This week we unveil another minger from Peugeot,
I tell you all about the new Honda Insight,
and we reveal why it's been a bad week for the Stig.
This week we got our first glimpse of some of the year's new Formula 1 cars. The 2009 regs mean that all the cars have wide snowplow front wings and tall skinny rear ones. Now they might look a bit weird, but they're actually designed to increase overtaking, although Toyota won't be overtaking anyone if they carry on like this.
Peugeot has given birth to another minger. The new 3008 crossover has been whacked with the same ugly stick that battered its sibling, the 308. This car is supposed to be a blend between a hatchback and an SUV, and will rival Nissan's Qashqai when it goes on sale at the end of the year. Can't wait.
We're massive fans of the Mini Clubman, but we know that prices can start getting a little steep, which probably explains why the company is going to start selling a cheaper entry-level version from the end of March. For £13,290 of your pounds, the Mini 1 Clubman will get a 95 brake horsepower, 1.4 litre petrol engine and offer a combined fuel consumption figure of 52.3 miles per gallon, thanks to all that clever, efficient dynamics technology inherited from BMW. For its mixture of style, low running costs and rock-hard residuals, you can't go wrong really.
It looks like Chrysler have been thrown a lifeline after Fiat were given 35% of the company. On paper, it looks like a good idea. Chrysler gets a ready-made range of small cars that are all the rage in the US at the moment, and Fiat can use Chrysler's dealership network to reintroduce Alfa to the States. But what we're most excited about is the prospect of some really weird mongrels. How about a Hemi-engine Fiat 500, or even a Jeep Wrangler Scuderia?
Ferrari's quest to be an environmentally friendly manufacturer took another step forwards when President Luca di Montezemolo announced that they'd fitted solar panels to the top of the mechanical machining facility. So relax as you thunder along in your 599.
Also this week, I drove the new Honda Insight, which with an expected price tag of £15,000 is set to be the world's most affordable hybrid. So is it any good? Inside, the cabin is a mashup of Civic and Jazz and feels quite fresh, but don't come looking to the Insight for a driving experience because you won't get it. The Insight produces 111 brake horsepower with 60 miles an hour, taking about 12.5 seconds. But if I'm honest, progress feels wheezy, the engine gets noisy at high speed, and the CVT gearbox may be the most efficient transmission, but it's also a proper passion killer. That said, there are two gadgets in this car that I really like, both of which have been designed to improve fuel consumption. The first is the Econ button, which if I press, makes green driving easier by limiting power, smoothing out your throttle responses, putting the air conditioning into recirculation mode, that sort of thing. The second gadget Honda is calling Eco Assist, but it's basically a green driver training system. Depending on how fuel efficient your driving is, the speedo will glow anything from a bright green, meaning you're pretty good, right down to dark blue, which I think means you're Satan's spawn. When you've completed your journey, there's even a digital tree that either grows or wilts depending on your driving style. Make sure you read the full road test on our website now.
The Skoda Superb has been named Car of the Year in, drumroll please, the Czech Republic. Nothing like a bit of patriotism.
It was a bad week for Top Gear's Stig as he revealed his true identity. Some say he drinks petrol for breakfast and copulates with exhaust pipes. But what we know is that he's actually called Ben Collins and he's from Bristol.
Don't miss our Ultimate Mini Gallery, which we're using to kick off this design icon's 50th birthday celebrations. We've got loads of stuff planned throughout the year to celebrate all things Mini, including the resurrection of my battered Mini Paul Smith. We'll let you know if we need a hand.
And we give you the lowdown on the new generation of Grand Prix cars.